Wow. What's up, everybody? We're gonna talk about the top 5 reasons why you keep on relapsing. Well, NoFap is a beautiful thing if you want to reach the stars in life and get goals and get things done, right? A path, including obstacles with it in order to succeed in life. While our obstacles aren't just our addictions alone, our hormonal imbalances, triggers, and much more than that. Other obstacles like people who try to convince you that porn is a harmless thing and masturbation is a regular thing that should be done every day for whatever reason, that too is also an obstacle because it may cause doubt in your head. So let's start. Reason number uno. We have naysayers. That's right, naysayers. And that goes in many aspects of our life. We have naysayers everywhere. The first thing you need to do is focus on what you want in life. And most importantly, what you desire in life. And that's freedom. Because here is the deal. You don't want to be throwing rocks at every dog that barks. You shouldn't be thinking about that. Because a lion does not pay attention to a dog that can't match up with his strength. So once again, a lion doesn't pay attention to a dog that can't match up with his strength. Remember, a bark is a bark. That's not confidence or proof that they can bring you down. And all these dogs have the same way of barking like any dog that barks at you. That's the first reason. Because you're looking for a reason to make sense to people who don't want to listen to understand what you're saying. And because of that, it will give you a reason to doubt why you're doing NoFap. Because if NoFap was so convincing, why aren't they listening, right? Wanna have a great solution? Don't listen to them. Don't listen to the naysayers. Focus on yourself. Here is the deal. Let them say whatever they want to say. Because by the end of the day, they are still stuck in the circle of addiction, full with stimulants and whatnot, while you're the one who's free. Reason numero dos. I'm gonna be straightforward. I'll say it straight in your face. And that's, you're doing nothing with your life. Like seriously, you're doing nothing with your life. Hear me out. Most of you NoFappers want to reach goals without putting effort. Think about it. I've never seen a car with a manual gear drive itself and change gear all by itself. Nor did I see a car go all by itself to a gas station, give itself some fuel and continue its journey for wherever it's going. And nor did I see a car that goes from point A to point B all by itself without a driver. The problem is, you're not seeing yourself as a driver, but as a car alone. But you're forgetting a point. You are a car and a driver all in one. You're the car and the driver. You're gonna drive yourself from point A to point B. Get it? So what I mean by this is you're spending so much time on social media and useless things instead of putting time and effort in yourself to make a change in your life, to going where you desire to. You have no idea what you're doing in your life and you have no control over your life. You're just living like an animal is going on his instincts, like he's going somewhere but he doesn't know where he's going, but he's just going. And the point is, you're standing at point A and you want to stand at point A without putting effort going to point B, because in your head reaching point B is actually very, very difficult according to you. I'm gonna give you a solution. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna track your daily life from the morning you wake up until the morning you sleep. So what you're gonna do is open up a text editor. That may be Notepad, WordPad, even Microsoft Word, and use it and save it and call it, let's say, day number 1, the moment you start tracking your days. Write down everything you did from the morning you woke up until the moment you slept. Now what I want you to do the next day is open up day number 1 and take a look at it. Take a good look at it. See what you've been doing and ask yourself, is this productive? Is this making me going somewhere? Am I doing something right? Am I doing something wrong? What changes could I make? How can I improve myself? What should I drop? what should I add? Then you're gonna drop a few useless things and add a few useful things. Some things that gonna make a change in your life. You're gonna add it, you're gonna do those things, you're gonna save it up, and then you're gonna look at it the next day. Day number 2, you're gonna open it, you're gonna see what you did. And again, ask yourself the same question again. Is this what I've been doing? Something good? What are the useless things? What are the useful things? Can I add something else in it? Can I improve myself, and will what I'm gonna be adding also be helping improve my life, etc.? I mean, one of the best things you could do on a daily basis is, like, I'm gonna be seriously guys, cleaning up. Cleaning up is one of the best things. It's gonna clean up your head, but it'll clean everything around you. When you're living in a clean house, things are gonna be better in your head, right? So if you're not living with your parents, which most of the guys of my age already have their own house, then clean up your house. Start with the kitchen, start with the living room, then your bedroom, etc. Clean what could be cleaned. And everything that's clean, just leave it up there, right? So if you're living with your parents, clean up your room. It doesn't matter if anyone else has some rubbish in his room or whatsoever. Focus on your room. That's your area, your space. Clean that up. Make sure you're gonna be doing it on a daily basis. So you wake up, you're gonna, clean your bed, clean the table, cleaning out your closet, and do everything on a daily basis. It's gonna make you feel better, it's gonna make you happy, and it's going to help and benefit you on long term. And then you're gonna save that up again on your notepad or WordPad or Microsoft Word and call it day 3. Then the next day, on day 4, you're gonna open it up again. So what you're gonna do is look at it again and see what needs to be fixed and what can be added, right? So this is where you progress. Add in some sports, add in some things that's gonna be useful in your life to help improve the quality of your life. That's how you progress. Social media is nothing but distraction from your life. You're not gonna improve yourself. You're not gonna do anything if you're gonna watch somebody doing something on Facebook, because you're standing like a paused game or whatsoever, and he is progressing or doing something. So while you're standing doing nothing, somebody else is doing something. So that's what you need to do something. That's how you improve your life, and that's how it's gonna make you feel better. And that's one of the reasons that's gonna help you prevent relapsing, because when you feel better, the chances of relapsing is gonna be reduced to 0. Reason number 3, and this is gonna be a very, very important one. Hear me out. We live in a society where eating healthy is very, very easy, right? But the problem is, we're not interested in eating healthy, and nor do we want to put effort in eating healthy. I mean, think about this for a second, right? We got fruits and vegetables. They contain vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and whatnot. That's gonna help you prevent certain diseases and help you prevent getting diabetes, type 2. But we're not interested in that. We're rather interested in a big pile of junk food with the idea it's gonna make us feel better. Technically, it's gonna make you feel better because the rise in blood sugar levels or whatsoever can also rise your dopamine, and eventually you're gonna feel worse. And it's the same thing with candy. We eat bags and bags and bags of candy. Why? Because there's sugar in it, the sugar addiction as well. So it's gonna make you feel better, temporary. And afterwards, you're gonna feel like garbage. Now everything of those things give you a temporary feel good and a crash afterwards. You know why? Because they have no nutritional value. No vitamins, no antioxidants, no minerals, none of that. Just pure sugar, refined sugar that's gonna elevate your blood sugar levels and cause you to get diabetes. Or if you don't have any diabetes, you're gonna be insulin resistant for quite a while. That will develop eventually into type 2 diabetes. The point is, I'm gonna be straightforward. The food that most of us are eating are giving us the idea that we feel good after eating it. But the truth is, we don't. We don't feel good after eating junk food. Do you know why? I'm gonna break it down. Vegetables, fruits, all of them. You know what they contain? L-tryptophan. Do you know what L-tryptophan is? L-tyrosine is a precursor of serotonin, the feel-good hormone, one of the hormones that makes us feel good throughout the day. Also, one of the precursors that's gonna develop into melatonin that will make us sleep right after we feel tired, right? And also have a good quality of sleep. See the difference? That's what fruits and vegetables give us. But the sugars, they don't give you anything at all. So by adding fruits and vegetables to your lifestyle, you're gonna get a lot of L-tyrosine, you're gonna feel better throughout the day, and you know what that's gonna cause? Because you feel good, you don't need to feel better, because you already feel good, right? So you're not gonna think about porn and masturbation. And that's how healthy diets can help you prevent relapses. So clean up your diet, and over a month, you're gonna see a big difference in your energy levels and also your sense of well-being. And that's the most important to help you prevent relapsing. Reason number 4, you wanna feel good. Now you're thinking, what's wrong with that, Mr. Kensei? Well, this is what's wrong with it. Instead of looking for something that's gonna make you feel better, like improving your life, doing some things in your life that are gonna be benefiting you, you resort back to what causes you to feel miserable. Uh-oh, I think I know where Mr. Kent is going. Exactly, you're going back to watching porn again. That's right, I see most comments say, I watched porn, but I didn't relapse. I mean, I didn't masturbate. Yet you feel worse and worse by the day. So what you're trying to do is exactly the same thing like a drug addict is trying to do. Here is a scenario of a drug addict trying to stop his drug addiction, and this is what he's trying to do, and pay close attention. So we have a heroin addict. His friends, all of them are using heroin, and he is not anymore. He's on day 14. He's feeling a bit better, right? And the problem is he was with his friends and he saw them all getting higher whatsoever. And one of them was smoking heroin, and he was thinking, you know what? Let me have a sniff. Wow. Hey, I remember that feeling, right? So he didn't get the full load, but he relapsed a little bit. Because technically speaking, he didn't smoke it, so he didn't relapse, as we say. But he did take a sniff, and that's the same thing with doing porn. So he is still an addict trying to get rid of it, but what does he do? He goes back to what made him feel miserable, to what he's trying to run away from. And that's the same thing. When you're doing NoFap, that means don't watch anything of porn. That's not difficult. The point is, because you want to feel better, you're grabbing your phone and doing that. Instead of thinking, you know what? I'm gonna grab a book and a pen, I'm gonna write down everything I want to change my life to feel better on a daily basis without the influence of porn and masturbation. The point is, you don't understand your addiction. And what is your addiction? After you break it down, after you try to run away from it, after you're trying to heal yourself, focus is not good. No, it is. What's happening is that you're gonna get a flat line. And a flat line is something serious because your dopamine receptors are, they're empty. It's done. It's out. You don't have any dopamine left to get. So you feel sad, miserable, you feel bad, you don't feel energetic anymore, none of that. So what does your body remember? Oh, I remember when I was grabbing my phone and I was hiding underneath the blankets, I could watch all kind of things that's gonna give me all kinds of dopamine. You're gonna look up on Google or wherever for guys who are trying to abstain from heroin, right? See how they feel, see how they react towards themselves, towards the world or whatsoever. And then think about it. Ask yourself the question, am I going through in a similar way what he's going through or she's going through? Think about it for a second. And what is going to cause him to relapse? Is it A, somebody standing next to him with some heroin that he's going to smoke and he has the ability to share with him? Or B, is it somebody who has none of it with him, who has fruits and vegetables and a healthier lifestyle that he can drag him along with him? Of course it's C. I don't know what C is, but you get my point. My point is, if you don't want to relapse, then don't watch porn. Yes, you're addicted. You're still addicted. If you're on day 10 or day 15 or day 23, you're still addicted. The point is, you may feel that you're going to be free, but you have to work towards it. And one of the things that you need to work on is abstaining your hand from grabbing your phone and not watching porn. So when you're laying down on the bed, you know what you're going to do? Instead of watching porn, visualize how you can be in 10 years from now on. Or let's say 5 years if you want to be faster. So think about it. What do you want in life? Write it down. Think about it. Oh, this is what I want. I'm going to write it down. This is what I want. I'm going to write it down. This is what I don't want. I'm going to try to work on it. To not let it influence my life. To become back to the worst shape of myself again. So that's how you're going to do it. Don't watch porn. If you want to feel good, do something that makes you feel really good. And that's something for your future. Your future is going to make you feel good. Because if I'm going to ask you one thing, what have you been doing in the past 5 years? If you were still standing on point A because you chose to watch porn over and over and over and over again, then you're going to get my hint right now, because you did nothing but the same thing for the past 5 years. And that's no change. So make a change. But then, of course, you need to make a change, but you can't make a change without understanding what you're going through. So here is some of my extra help. The first extra help is you're gonna need to understand what you're going through. It's a flat line. Flat lines are no jokes. They're horrible, they're bad. I've been through them, everybody's going through them. All you need to do is understand. When you understand something, it's better to control it. Then, there are 3 supplements that people are using to feel better. They're vegan options as well, so you can choose them. I use them as well myself. First is vitamin B3. I'm not gonna give all the details about vitamin B3 and all the other supplements. I'm gonna let you find out all yourself. Yes, a simple Google search, you can find anything. So, vitamin B3, it's called niacin, is gonna help you. Dosage or whatsoever, you can find it on the internet for starters. Then, L-tryptophan. I took, because I took them before, I don't need it anymore. Took, let's say, 500 milligrams every night before I sleep. Then LTyrosine. I took 500 milligrams right after I woke up. That helped me a lot. Using this will help you to benefit from NoFap. While you're gonna need to know this, don't be dependent on these supplements, because over time you're gonna have to build it slowly off until you can do it on your own. You want more L-tryptophan? Eat vegetables and fruits. That's all I have to say. You want to resensitize dopamine levels, slowly build off your L-tyrosine, and enjoy life. Do something that's gonna make you happy, and stop doing things that are gonna make you a dopamine junkie like all the other drug addicts and gamble addicts and whatsoever. Reason number 5, you have no goals in your life. Wow, Mr. Cancer, you're hard. No, I'm not hard. I'm gonna be really honest. Just like not doing anything with your life, that's the same thing with this. You have no goals in life. You're not going anywhere and you're not reaching something. Well, point is, you're envying people who have a great life. A life that you desire, a life that you dream about. Waking up, having freedom, don't have to work. They can do this, they can do that, they can enjoy whatever they want, they can eat whatever they want, they can sleep whenever they want. They just have complete freedom. And you're visualizing this, but you're not putting any action into your dreams. And that's your problem. You're not doing anything. Just like when I said that nobody is doing something with their life. They're just watching other people doing something, and that's it. How can you progress from this part? How can you feel better? How can that doing nothing, how can that make you feel better over time? How can that prevent you from relapsing? Do you have any goals in your life? No? Then get it. Get goals. Think of it. What do you want in life? What do you want to reach in life? I'm not talking about those fake Instagrammers and those guys on YouTube and girls on YouTube or on Facebook or wherever, how they pretend to have a great life and whatsoever. No, I'm talking about the real people that really enjoy life without showing off on Instagram and on Facebook. Visualize how they're feeling. That is something I'm gonna be talking about in another video about the fake people, how they're faking their great life. That's not important right now. What I want you to do is do something that they're not able to do so. Because before I'm gonna continue, there is something I need to tell you. Do you know that these guys that faking their great life on Instagram and Facebook, wherever, did you know that they actually envy you instead of the other way around? Why? Because somehow they feel worse than you do and you feel better than they do. It may not seem so, but it is a fact. Because this is the point where you need to make a change in your life, and it's gonna help you prevent relapses. Over time, relapses won't even matter anymore because you had the life you're always dreaming for, right? So, where are you now in life, right? Let me give you a straight example of how you can be. Well, use this person as example. Let's call this person Rick. Rick is a guy of, let's say, 25 years old, and he has a house with one living room, one bedroom, a shower and a toilet at one. He has actually no car, he has no job, he is living on welfare, and that's it. He has nothing to do with his life. So should Rick sit on his behind and do nothing and not making a change? Or do you think Rick should think about, okay, you know what? The money I'm making right now is not enough. So what I'm gonna do is get a decent job just wherever I can find that makes at least $100 more than what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna be physically active. I'm gonna be working for something. So every month he's gonna save up that $100 extra every month. Over time, while he is working at this job, he can also follow some medication whatsoever and then get a better job after he's getting his papers, right? That's gonna make him make more money. And when he has more money, he has more to save. He can finally buy a car, he can finally move out to a bigger and nicer house, something that he's satisfied with, without showing off. Then he has this in his house, then he has that in his house. He started working out, he's starting to feel better, and he's thinking about something. What if that small part of money I have right there, beside a big pot of money I saved up right now, what if I can invest in something that's gonna benefit on long term? You know what? I wanna work for myself. So he's gonna start his own business. And after he's starting his own business, he's making more money. And he can leave his old job. And he's making more money. And he's doing something with that money. Besides from keeping it and paying his bills and going out and doing something he likes, he's also helping other people, making them happy. That makes him happy as well. That's a great goal, isn't it? Goals, they're very important. If you don't have any goals today, you don't need to think of something today. Take your time. Grab a book. Think of something that you're good with. Like, let's say, a hobby. You have a hobby, you're great at making something with wood or whatsoever. You can sell those things. And the better you become with it, the more attention you get from people, and the more people will want to buy from you. Something is gonna make you happy. And that's not something that should be time consuming, that you have no time at all for yourself. No, that should be something that's gonna consume some time, but leave some time for you, for yourself as well, that you could do something with your life. And that is something you need to do. Without watching somebody doing something like this, you need to start putting action into those things. And that's how it's gonna prevent you from relapsing. Why? When you feel better, once again, when you feel better, you don't need to relapse. You don't feel the need to relapse. Make a change in your life. Change your diet. Don't listen to naysayers. Don't be standing and watching others doing something with their lives while you're sitting when you're behind. Don't watch porn again. Stop watching it. Stop consuming caffeine. No more Monster Energy, no more coffee, none of that. Just get yourself some green tea and some fruits in the morning. That's going to be giving you plenty of energy to start up in the morning. Do it over and over again. No matter how groggy or drowsy you feel, do it. And that's how you're gonna improve your life. Because when you feel better, you're gonna make a change for other people as well. Because they're gonna use you as their motivation to live a better life. We're not here to live a life for ourselves. I'm here to help you as well. I'm living my life for you as well. I want to see you making a change. And when you make a change, you can help other people make a change as well. And that's how you're going to spread around the whole globe. It may take years, centuries, whatsoever. I don't care. As long as we can stop all this nonsense. I've been doing NoFap for 4 years. So I know what I'm talking about and I can help you guys. 4 years wasn't easy. The first beginning. The last 3 years, too easy. You know why? Because I put work into it. And that's what you're gonna do. That's all I have to say for today's video. Thank you for watching it. Like and share my video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications and stay tuned for my next video. And don't forget guys, doe normaal.